Welcome to the channel where we make statistics simple and easy for everyone. We have instances whereby you might want to draw a chart that is representing two informations within within a similar chart. So this in this case, or even more than one information, more than two information. So in this case, we have here. This is data from a produce. This the year, this year they maybe this the person did 8 acres and then the yield was 21.89. So you can see that if you're going to plot this thing within the same chart, within the same axis, you may not get a good information. Let's say, for example, let us just plot this. Then I say insert, just go to insert, and then once I've gone to insert, and then definitely it's going to give me, let's say, for example, I might do maybe a clustered chart column, or maybe even a line chart. Let me just even do a line chart here. So you can see a line chart here. So the land size is in blue. It's totally almost, it's at the 0 point, because you cannot compare 8 and 21.81. And then the other side here you have what? And then the other side here we have the yield. Now you can see the yield. So we cannot be able to interpret and say when you do these times of yield, the number of land size in acres, you're going to get this amount of yield. When you do this one, you're going to get this amount of yield. So it's not clear on how or what is the most better way to present this information. So what you need to do, you are now going to use a clustered column and a line chart, or even you can use we call it a combo, whereby you can have a secondary axis line graph, or any other line graph. So this is where you're going to get to. You come here to change type. So once we change type, you go to the bottom, and this is a combo. So when you go to the bottom end like a combo, so land size, what do you want to present our land size? So we can even decide our land size to be the primary, and then the secondary axis, we want our secondary axis to be the yield, and then you click yield. Great, now we have the different information. Now we can be able to interpret this data. So remember the primary axis, which is this one here, it is in terms of the land size, which is the columns, and then our yield, it is in terms of this. So you can be able to interpret this data and say at this level of land size, this is the yield that we recorded. At this level of land size, this is the yield that we recorded. So that is how to plot a combo line chart, or a chart that has two axes. You can even decide again, it's still going back there, and then I can decide let them all of them to be line. I still need it to be a line. Great, we still have so we can be able to interpret one from this end and another one from this end. So we can say maybe yield against or across land size. So and then we put our axis. So remember, this is our axis. Our first axis here, the y-axis here, the primary one, is that is land size in acres, and then this other end we have yield being kg, and then of course here we have the year. So you can see that now our graph can be interpreted easily, because our scale was not the same. So in the event we have different scales, we recommend you to use a combo chart. Thank you, and remember to subscribe.